Hey guys, real quick before we start the video, I'm working on a top 10 list of the best new Cars Diecast of 2024, as chosen by my viewers. So, if you're interested and would like to vote, please click the link in the description and vote for who you think the best new release of the year was. Now on to the video. The Mater with Spyglasses and Acer Expression Variant 2-pack has been one of my most wanted Cars Diecast items for years now, because it's so weird on so many different levels. It's a 2-pack with 2 exclusive vehicles, both of which have remained exclusive still to this day, never being re-released ever. It was a Walmart exclusive as part of the Mater Secret Mission line, which is basically just a series of Cars 2 spy-themed 2-packs. It wasn't very big and wasn't really much of a side series, so it's weird that they kind of labeled the stuff differently and made it store exclusive in the first place. It comes with a unique expression variant of Acer, and also probably one of the strangest Mater diecasts ever made. Maybe not visually, because we have things like Kabuki Mater, Ivan Mater, or the Tormentor who look super weird, but in terms of concept alone. This Mater features a green heads-up display screen in front of one of his eyes, and, well, it's not in Cars 2. Like, at all. It does not appear in the movie. This is a concept that's fascinated me for years. When I was a kid, I remember seeing an absolute ton of Cars 2 merchandise featuring Mater with this pop-up screen, or the spy glasses, as this release calls it. You can find it on his Cars 2 Lego Ultra Build set, you can find it in multiple different books, and of course right here in the diecast line. But it didn't actually appear in the movie. This is something that I didn't realize until years later. Because when I thought of Spy Mater, I thought of Mater with that green spyglass, and I didn't really consider the fact that it wasn't in the movie, because it was in the marketing so much, it was clearly just them showing off Mater's spy look. Although, again, that look wasn't actually in the film. After I started my channel, I started thinking about it more and more, and I started to wonder why it wasn't in the movie when it was in so much merchandise, and I did a whole story of video on it back in the day, and since then I've covered it in a few other locations. I think it's pretty obvious to guess the truth. Mater's spyglass was planned to appear in the movie at some point and simply didn't make the cut. You can see it here in a storyboard for a deleted scene. Yeah, it didn't make it in, but clearly it made it far enough in to be featured in all this merchandise, so it must have been cut pretty late in the game. This leaves Mater with spyglasses in a super unique place, being one of the only Cars diecasts ever made to be based on something that ended up being scrapped from the film. The only other one I could really think of is Cars 3 Chick Hicks with headset, who of course was cut since Chick Hicks didn't have the headset in the final version of the film, but Mater with spyglasses is easily the most widespread case of this I've ever seen in Cars merchandise, with him appearing in all sorts of Cars 2 promotion, but not the movie itself. Anyway guys, welcome back to another review, and to a review I'm very excited to make, because today we're going to be taking a look at Mater with spyglasses and the Acer Expression variant. Like I said, I've wanted this item for years. If you know me, you know that I love collecting weird niche Cars diecast line items, so this one is right up my alley. Not only do you get a pretty unique looking expression variant of Acer, but also a Mater that was cut from the movie. Like, come on, of course I was going to be all over this item. I've been meaning to get it for years now. It comfortably sits around $20 to $25 online, much cheaper than you would think for a 2011 Cars 2 2-pack featuring 2 exclusive vehicles, one of them being a lemon. But whatever. Over the years, I've written it down, asking for it for Christmas and my birthday several times, but as I've said before, I always like to give people who are getting me gifts several options for cars they could buy, and this one was simply never picked until Christmas of 2024, where I finally got it. So as always, shout out my parents for helping me out, helping support the collection, and getting me some really great cars. I'm so excited to review this. This is actually our first review for the Christmas haul of 2024, and I'm very excited to be reviewing the Christmas haul cars as well, alongside the new releases I have to review, and of course the remaining cars from my summer hauls. Anyway, we've got pretty generic card art here with Mater and Acer on that classic Porto Corsa background, the very unique Mater Secret Mission logo, and a little Only at Walmart sticker, which has seen some wear and tear in the decade plus since this item was released. Again, Mater Secret Mission is a line that I never really understood. It's not like a expanded universe side series or anything. It's just a set of a few Walmart exclusive 2-packs with some spy theming, similar to how a lot of Toys R Us products in 2011 and 2012 were given a Race Around the World logo, you know, and they just released World Grand Prix adjacent stuff. Kind of a weird thing to do, but whatever. As you can see, we have two packs listed here, Mater with Spy Glasses and Acer, and Finn McMissile with Weapon and Grem. Really want to get this 2-pack as well. I much prefer the Grem expression variant over the Acer one, and I also really want to get Finn with the Weapon. I saw it for a pretty good price a few months ago, and I didn't jump on it, and I wonder if that listing is still up. If it is, I definitely gotta go pick that up, because it's an item that's typically pretty rare, so I'd like to get my hands on that. Anyway, we're gonna start off by taking a look at Acer, since I think, despite both of these items being exclusive, he's a little less interesting than that Mater. As far as expression variants go, first off, it's so weird to be unboxing a new Acer. I haven't had a new Acer in my collection in years. I think the last one I got was in like 2018, but hey, I'm sure I'll be getting another Acer soon. Very excited for that 2025 re-release. We'll have to see if I end up picking that up. I probably will, just to see how it looks compared to the original. Anyway, here he is. I feel like compared to regular Acer, there's not really all that much different in terms of his expression, but it looks pretty good. Again, I do much prefer that Grem expression, since it's quite a bit more out there. Acer just looks kind of annoyed. Now, something really weird about this Acer is the fact that this expression would actually later be reused for another character, a far more well-known Lemon diecast. Yeah, this is the same face Tubbs Pacer has. Exactly. Same eyes, same mouth. For whatever reason, when they made Tubbs Pacer, they just reused the expression from this Acer expression variant. Now, I didn't notice this on my own. I want to shout out Cars Likes Ninjago, who told me about this as soon as I got this 2-pack. I messaged him on Discord. I was like, hey, I got this 2-pack for Christmas. And he was like, oh, isn't that the one where Acer has, like, Tubbs' face? And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And I looked into it, and yeah, that is exactly what this is. I've never seen anybody talk about this. I'm sure people have, and I just haven't heard of it until now. But I think that's super obscure. I had no idea that Tubbs' face was reused from this really obscure Acer diecast. Like I said, Tubbs is definitely a far more well-known diecast than this Acer alternate expression release. So to see that the facial expression that we've all, you know, known as Tubbs' facial expression was actually originally used for Acer, that's so weird to me. Anyway, we'll set him aside for now. We'll let Acer have his own unique identity. Let's remove both other Pacers, so poor Acer expression variant here doesn't feel any pressure. Got the Pacer logo on the hood as you'd expect, headlights, grille, all the typical stuff. Moving on to the side, the dirt and grime detailing, again, that we're used to on Acer. Looks like it's a bit different than the regular Acer release, but the rust is building up in pretty similar areas. I think that honestly the rust detailing on this one looks quite a bit better, although it is missing that sort of dirt detailing more towards the bottom. I guess it's there, but it's not as severe, and I definitely prefer the rust detailing on this one and the dirt detailing on this one together. I think would be pretty good. Very excited to see how that looks on the Thailand variant of Acer coming out soon, because Thailand always knocks it out of the park with rust detailing. Road Hug tires that he has always worn. Always love that name. The fishbowl license plate on the back alongside some more dirt detailing. Pretty similar in design to the original there. AMC logo, the Ace logo, all the stuff you'd expect to see on an Acer diecast is there. Really, that main difference is the face, and those dirt and grime details, I'm pretty sure, are just different from Acer to Acer. You know, they're all printed maybe a little bit differently. But now it's on to the main event. Mater with spy glasses. Why they're called glasses when there's only one, I don't know. Why wasn't it just Mater with spy glass? I can't believe I have this item in hand. Again, it's not super rare, but it's just one I've wanted for so long. Actually owning it is just so weird. There it is, the spy glass. Of course, this is a completely stable plastic piece that has been inserted into the inside of Mater's engine, as you can see. In universe, it would pretty obviously pop up from the engine. You know, you can even see it looks like it would fit perfectly if you were to fold it in, at least in terms of length. It probably would have folded out from here and popped up to cover his eye. It is a bit weird to think that he would have had this spy upgrade, but then again, he does have several other ones that pop out of his body in the movie, including all the guns and the parachute and the rocket jets and all that. So having one up here wouldn't be a bad idea, and it is pretty funny to see that they were gonna put a spy upgrade like right on Mater's engine, like right where his hood is missing. If Mater had his hood, it probably wouldn't have worked, you know, if it really does fold in to the body over here. It's got a pretty good expression, a completely unique one for this Mater that looks like he's aiming through the spyglass. Maybe it would have been nice if he had his guns on the side too, since the only Mater to ever have his guns was the Lights and Sound Spy Mater. Unfortunately, we have some sort of crack in the paint. Is this like a crack in the mold? Or is this just a thing with the paint? I don't know, but that is certainly a bit interesting. Wow, okay. I wonder if that's age or if this is just a faulty one. I don't know. I don't really care, honestly, but it is pretty strange to see. Yeah, I think that is a crack in the mouth plate. Wow. So, of course, at this time, they were using plastic mouth plates on the diecast, so I guess this one broke, and they still put it out in the store. It's fine. It's really not that bad looking. I'm not going to start complaining about it, but, you know, pretty funny to see that it cracked, and they still let it through. Moving on to the side, we have all the typical details you would expect from Mater: tow Mater, towing and salvage, radiator springs logo, all the missing lights, missing light here, and of course his tow cable, which has been tucked inside of his back this entire time. Let's let that tow cable free. Moving on to the back, we got the A113 logo, of course, on a sticker on the back here, since they were using stickers at that time, for the back of Mater. Mishmatched yellow and blue wheels there. Another tow Mater logo on this side, as per usual, and just a bit of an alternate look at the spyglass. Can we look through the spyglass itself? Can we see what's on the other side of there? Yeah, so it is just that targeting reticule, obviously. Pretty cool to see. That does have a really, really nice etched in sculpt. I really appreciate that. As you can see, that is fully textured, three-dimensional, etched into the plastic, not a print or anything, and I really, really appreciate that. That is really, really nice looking. Very Iron Man heads-up display, very similar to that, in my opinion. But then again, I feel like nowadays you can't really see a heads-up display without thinking of Iron Man, and I really, really love that Mater's face is aiming into it. I don't think I ever noticed that. Now I feel like he really does need those guns on the side, or at least one of them. Kind of similar to Finn with Weapons from the same toy line, who also had an aiming face, but that one at least did have the guns. There's a look at the base, and there you have it, guys. One of, in my opinion, the strangest Cars Diecast 2-packs ever made. One that I'm so excited to now have in my collection. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.